Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this 15-piece diamond hole saw set. If you find this video helpful, I'll put a link in the description to this on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So this set has a lot of different sizes on it. It has 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 25, 26, 28, 30, 40, and 50 millimeters. So it has this little thing here. I don't know if that's like a carbide scribe or something. It's like a little pin. And here are the hole saws. So I'm going to be looking at these from the perspective of someone who needs to drill a hole or two and doesn't want to spend a lot of money on an expensive bit. I want to see if these will work. If I can drill a hole or two with these, they could pay for themselves pretty quickly. So I need one of these for a project to drill around a 1-inch hole, so that'd be 25, 26 millimeters. So I'm not going to use that one. I'll find something else. Here's a 28 millimeter. So I have a piece of ceramic tile here. I'm going to try and drill a hole through this with one of these hole saws. We can look at the construction of one of these. I don't know if that's corrosion or just welding marks. You can see where it's welded there. I assume they press these out and then weld the shaft on there and then coat it with diamond. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the shop and we'll test this out. Okay, I'm set up on a plastic tray right now and I need something to guide this. And if I had a wood hole saw, I could drill a hole in a piece of wood and then attach it to the tile to guide that. But instead, I'm going to take little blocks of wood and create some guides. So I have these two pieces offset here. I'll put just a little bit of glue on the bottom and I'll glue it to the tile. This should pop off when I'm done. Okay, I'm going to leave this heated up in case I need to re-glue any of these. Okay, so the bit rotates in there. I have some water because you need to use water to cool these bits. I'm going to start out trying a cordless drill. Okay, I'll put a little water on there. It seems to be cutting. Okay, I readjusted here. I needed something under this for when I break through. And one of the supports came off, but I think I'm in enough that it'll hold it. So let's try this. Okay, that kind of grabbed me. Thank goodness it didn't cut me open. I probably should have had gloves on. But we made a hole. I'm going to go rinse this out under the sink and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, here it is. That seemed to work great. I'm impressed actually. I didn't think it would cut that easily. I mean, most of the time was setting it up and the cutting time was almost nothing to cut through that. It's a little, I mean, it's smooth but not as smooth as I've ever seen. If you cut like tile with a tile saw, the edge is usually very smooth from the blade. It did tear out a little bit on the back side. But for a cheap hole saw, if you need to drill just a few holes, I think this worked great. I think I want to drill another one. I'm going to get a different size and we'll try a different one out. That looks good too. It's very smooth, tiny bits of tear out on the backside, but otherwise it cut well. So I'm not saying this hot glue technique with little pieces of wood is the best idea, but if you do use it and have trouble with the hot glue, you can use alcohol. You can soak it a little bit to peel this off if you need to, if it's stuck. Usually it'll peel right off. Another thing is these bits here, I'm probably going to go rinse this off. And then after you rinse it off with water, rinse it off with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and that can keep them from rusting. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you're looking to drill a few holes with some diamond hole saws and you don't want to spend a lot of money, I would definitely check out this set. You know, if they fail you, hopefully you're not out too much, and you may end up having to go get a more expensive bit, but this set alone was cheaper than single bits I looked at, so it was a win for me. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.